Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday, August 10th, 8 a.m. on the dot to be exact. 77 degrees outside in New York City, Bronx, New York, of course. I hope everyone is having a great start to their day. Of course, I would like to shout out the replay gang. You have the best seat in the house. Sit back and enjoy, and take me along with you for your day, your commute, or however you are traveling this morning. If you just sitting back, relaxing, and listening to the show, that's even better. Hey, Danya, how you doing? You up early? My 2 cents was Danya. Good morning. I know this was listen. Danya, what's up, girl? Look at you. How you been? Oh boy, it is a Wednesday morning. It is a kind of slow morning. I decided to come live because I usually want to come live on Mondays and Fridays, but I just felt like I just had to stay out the crosshair, the crossfire. It was just so much going on, and I know people were just going live left and right yesterday. So there was no time slots available for me yesterday, but I'm here. And I don't know, my title is What's Up Wednesday and Critical Thinking, because there's so much going on in these streets of the YouTube streets. I just felt like whenever someone come and give commentary and reaction, good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Coco Love. Good morning, Lasagna. Good morning, ladies. Thank you for pouring in. Thank you for coming in and joining me on this Wednesday morning. It's been a long, well, I'm not going to say a long week. The last 48 hours has been 24 hours have been a little bit hectic, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't come and speak to my audience and my supporters, because I'm not above talking about anything. I just want to be particular. Good morning, Sharon. And I want to be careful of how I speak about things. So, because my supporters have been with me from day one, I won't ever deprive them of content or just my thoughts about things that have been going on the YouTube streets. I will do it respectfully and honestly. Hey SK in the house. Let's do a roll call. Hey SK, hey Sharon, Lasagna, Coco, Love, Nicole, and Danya is in the building. Thank you, ladies, for joining. Listen, we'll jump right into it. It's 8:03. I think we have enough people in here. 15 people is good enough for me to have a chat and talk and give my opinion on things. Now, see, the thing about me, I feel like with my content, with my commentary and my reaction, I know that I come from a different place. I have a different perspective, and that's what we all have, different perspectives. And while my perspective may seem be biased, it is biased because it's a different point of view, and it's not like everyone has to agree on anything. By the end of this show, I may lose some supporters. I may gain some supporters, but I just always want to be open and honest and direct and give 100% and give the best of what I have. And that's what we're going to do. It's like I can't just not, because it's going to still be around. So it's not like I cannot say nothing. Like I'm not too good for anything. SK in the building, in the house. Yesterday, because I have to bring up names and I have to bring up what's going on. Uh, Lele, respectfully, and Coco, respectfully, had an altercation. And we don't know what really happened because we wasn't there. We just are going on by what she said, he said, and we all thought what we saw. Oh gosh, this is so hard. It could be so hard. And that's what I like about you. Thank you, Coco. Thank you. Now, let's just get into it. Lele had an altercation with Coco. Everyone know her and Coco been together for a little minute now. Coco and Lele, it's not the first time that they had altercations. It's not the first time they had disputes amongst themselves and invited or had it on social media. So people think because Lele bring her business, so to speak, to social media that they have to always have a part in it. I don't think that's true. I want to just go on the record and say I like Lele. I respect Lele. I'm not. I'm listen. It's not about Coco, because we could get in Coco ass. Coco has his faults too, but Coco makes a lot of great points when you listen to him. You know. Good morning. Good morning, Tara. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Robin. Um, are you okay? Yes. Why do you ask, SK? I'm good. I'm fine. I'm my regular self this morning. I mm. So Coco and Lele had an altercation and it blew up the atmosphere in the YouTube streets. And it was pure pandemonium. It was pure chaos. It was hectic. Now, if y'all are in here and you want to hear my honest feedback and my honest reaction towards everything that happened, I felt like Coco and Lele, they have been through this before. Um, I know when I watched Coco in her 4:30 a.m. video, I seen a lot of upset and hurt in her that has been in her before. Because Coco has a way of provoking Lele and agitating her. Um, I'm good, SK. I wake up in the morning refreshed with a clear mind, and my mind is intact. I go to sleep at night, and I sleep peacefully. I don't have anything to complain about. Not today, not right now, but will probably have something to complain about um, during the day. So you don't have to. I appreciate your concern. That makes me feel special, SK. Now, let's just get into it and not beat around the bush. I saw the video with Lele and her and Coco going back and forth. Now I know a lot of people, because I'm warmed up now. I'm not going to hesitate. I know a lot of people are so quick to blame Lele because Lele know how to articulate and Lele know how to express herself in a way that may turn or rub people the wrong way. I don't think Layla is a bad person. I think Layla is an educated woman. I think she has a good, great career at the moment. I don't have anything bad to say about Layla at all. I think Layla is a woman that know what she want, and Layla is not. It's nothing stopping Layla from doing what she want. Nothing can hold her back. Don't let Layla fool you. Coco has had this habit of agitating her, provoking her, doing things to her to get a rise out of her. And he does that because he knows she will react in such a way. Now, um, listen, um, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I've been thinking about Lele all night. My heart goes out to her. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, I was thinking about Lele all night and my heart goes out to her because that's just not me. Lele is good. She will be good. Okay, we're not going to act like Lele is some victim that just because what's the problem, because when Lele and Coco have had these altercations before, whether it was major or minor, the first thing people say, it's a skit, right? The first thing people use as a scapegoat is, oh, it's a skit. None of the things that they have done, none of the things that I have witnessed with Lele and Coco, I have felt was ever a skit. I'm not sitting there pitying Lele. I'm not pitying her at all. Lele is a smart woman. Lele has means to leave. Lele has no, she's not bounded by anything. She could walk out freely anytime she wants. Um, what Coco did to her and how he disrespected her yesterday when they was talking about it. Good morning, Jacqueline. The way Coco approached things and he does things to agitate her, to aggravate her, to provoke her purposely is absolutely unacceptable. She was angry 4:30 in the morning, upset with him yelling because he let people disrespect her. This is not the first time Coco let people disrespect Lele. Lele is a grown woman. She can handle herself very well. Couples go through that. You know, I just felt like some of the reaction channels was a little bit sloppy and bringing commentary and trying to talk about a sensitive topic that they may or may know anything about. You just can't put labels on things because something may appear to be what you think it is. Okay? Um, oh gosh. You know what I mean? So thank you, Sharon. I just feel like a lot of things was done irresponsibly. A lot of things was taken out of proportion. Lele, no, she's not going to get my pity. I'm not going to sit back and say, oh, I feel so sorry for Lele. Lele is a grown ass woman. That's a smart woman, a working woman. She could leave at any given moment. You know, Coco is not tying her up at night and holding her against her will or her better judgment. I don't think Coco and Lele are in love, and that's okay. You can't be in love for listen, couples, they are together and they not in love. Everybody don't fall in love. I don't think they have the same care and the same love and care that they had when they had coming in. Everybody grow apart. What Coco did to Lele was very disrespectful. She laid it out on the line. She gave all the details. And again, I am not taking any sides, but what Lele explained what Coco did to provoke her because she felt disrespected because Coco don't have control over his lead in the relationship. If your woman is telling you you are disrespecting me and I don't like what you're doing, you need to honor that. Thank you. Whew, Lasadia. People jumped the gun before hearing the entire story. They did. They did. Lele came out and said it was a skit. I don't think anything they do is a skit, and that's okay. They are living their lives in front of people, and they are sharing their lives in front of people. They're gonna have arguments. They're gonna have disagreements. They're gonna have altercations. But when it becomes physical, if it was physical, and when it becomes something that it's like a little bit too much, then people start to question it. Hey, 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 good morning. Hope all is well. Thank you. I'm a sub. Usually I stay in the bushes. No, no, no. Come out, Miss Mo Moore. Thank you. The more y'all come out the bushes, if you want to call it the bushes, you could come out and you could push back on me. I don't care how you push back. We can respect each other. And if I say something that you don't agree with, that makes me want to grow my content because I'm becoming a little bit more open mind and respectful and honor my audience and my supporters' uh, wishes. You know, but what I saw, okay, now I know I probably lose supporters after this. I felt like everyone. She admitted she did not hit her. I don't think he did, in my opinion. No, I don't think he hit her, but I think he did throw the coffee and lunged it at her. He probably like shook her up. Like how men they don't have to hit you, but they're probably like what's the word for if anyone know restrain you? Because Coco and Lele they both have big tempers. They both have egos. Lele's not backing down from Coco, and and Coco damn sure ain't gonna let no one disrespect him. At first, I didn't know Coco. I didn't like him because I thought Coco was probably a little bit asshole. But when you get to listen to Coco, hear his side of things, because I poured my attention into him because I only wanted to hear him and wanted to hear what he said. He said he didn't, and I believe him. I don't think Lele is being abused. I don't think she's in an abusive relationship. I don't think Lele is a DV victim. You know, think really, Sharon? Okay. Please don't gas me up. Okay, I'm scared. If y'all even know me, y'all be like, oh, Danya know how I feel because I have like a lot of insecurities when I come before y'all because I be scared and nervous and I don't want to rub people or just people gonna leave regardless if they don't agree what I said and how I say and how I present it. And I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you raw. I love the way you talk. You remind me of my girl from the Bronx. I miss her. Again, I'm from the Bronx, More. I'm from the Bronx. I made a mistake and turned off the mic. Good morning, Bronx and chat. Good morning. So yesterday, every I sat there and watched Lele. She did her makeup. Lele, what I like about Lele, she come early in the morning. She do her makeup. Most people come and get up early, 5 o'clock in the morning, and do their makeup. So I like that about Lele. Although I don't watch her, and she was venting. She was saying how she feel. I feel like her and Coco need to just I feel like they probably need to go their separate ways. They don't need to live with each other or stay friends and to be friends from afar. They outgrown each other. Lele she's about to be 40 and Coco about to be 42. When body changes, thoughts changes, feelings change, and that's okay. That's okay. We got you. We got you. You know what you're trying to say. Thank you on the Belt Bronx. Yeah, Coco, I heard him yesterday. He made some good points about him and Lele. Lele made some good points about her and Coco. She's getting fed up. He's fed up. I don't blame them. It's a lot that has been involved in their relationship since they came to the forefront with their relationship. And I'm just gonna say no, I don't feel sorry for Lele. I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for Lele. Okay, I'm gonna bring up a story. I don't know, it was an old story. It was this woman that she is the face of DV. Okay, she was getting married to another. I don't want to bring that up, but I want to set an example of what is DV. Okay, a lot of people came forward with their DV stories. Okay, fine, well, Danny, that's respectful. That's respected. But to use a Lele as a billboard to say she's the victim of domestic violence, that was totally out of line. Okay, the relationship started on the wrong foot. You think so, More? I think so too. They have grown each other in social media. It doesn't help. They have outgrown each other, and that's okay. Lele will be okay. Coco would not stop. He will find definitely another woman. Coco's a nice looking, decent guy. He's funny. He got a dark humor, and he needs to find a woman that can relate to him. Lele needs to find or be with someone that can understand her because she is emotional, and that's okay. Women are emotional. She shouldn't have to be persecuted. She shouldn't have to be shunned, and she shouldn't have to be looked down because she know how to express her anger and articulate her words very well. She shouldn't have to be put in a corner because she speak on how she feel. Most women are like Lele, and as soon as Lele say how she feel and and express how she feel, there comes people that don't like her that say, "Oh, she's too aggressive. She's more manly than Coco." That's bullshit. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. That she's this and that. Oh, but we looking at her and her behaviors, and we can't excuse her behaviors because we don't like her. People were making fun of her because those are the type of people that I feel like, you know what, you sitting up there talking about a certain topic, a sensitive topic, because you don't like her, but you're talking about, oh well, she deserve. Oh, she must have provoked the other guy that allegedly abused her. She deserved what she got. The same people that was saying that shit is the same people who was making fun of this woman. I don't honor those people. I think that's low. I think that's immoral. I think that's your intelligence level is on a low Richter scale. Okay, no woman deserves to be beat by any man. I don't care what Lele did, not even her or any woman. Men are powerful, men are strong. Okay, Coco could overpower Lele. I don't think he hit the woman. I don't think she's in a domestic violence relationship. Okay, good morning. Make it make sense. Layla is a victim of her own self. Hey, BG, it's KP. Hey, KP, how are you? Hi, ladies. Look at Make It Make Sense is in the house. Where's she at? I haven't seen you in a while. Make It Make Sense. I'm glad you're here. I feel a little bit better. DV is never okay. But to say that Lele is in a DV relationship, that is out of line. Okay? To say that she was being abused and she cleared it up is out of line. People came forward with their domestic violence stories. That's all well and good. Don't use Lele as an excuse to talk. I respect Lele in a lot of ways that a lot of people won't. You know why I respect Lele? Because she's no punk. She even went on Roz's panel after, her and Sarita and Roz had some words, and Roz said that she's separating herself and severing ties with Coco. And as Coco woman, what does Lele do? The right thing. She came out and she spoke. That's what she's supposed to do. People will say, why did she go on Roz's panel? What you mean? She went on Roz's panel because that's the right thing to do, to clear up any misunderstandings. Good morning, Queen T. Good morning, Kimberly. I said good morning, Kimberly. What you said? You know, and listen, Lele is a woman. I don't understand why she got to get the backlash. Why? Why does Lele have to get the backlash? Why she got to get the short end of the stick all the time when she do something that people don't like? Why she got to be in 20 thumbnails from another sector that don't like her? If you're going to do content about domestic violence, you make sure that you have all your I's dotted and all your T's crossed. Okay, Lele is not no fool. She work in a medical field. She work in the medical field. So she know what she's doing. So for people to sit there and shun her out and make it look like she's the perpetrator and she's preying upon prey, seeking out prey, like Coco was the innocent victim in all of this. No, he said a lot of things that I felt like I agree with. He's not a dumb person at all. Don't get it twisted. He's far from dumb. Hello, Bronx. I'm a subscriber of you as well. Usually in the bushes. I love your commentary. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Danya. I had to, and I don't listen to Coco like that, because he doing a different commentary. The man even tried to take his commentary in a different direction with the dogs, and he getting pushed back behind that. When you animal lovers are on this YouTube streets deep, that is a great way to segue out of the sector, go into the animal sector. He will do a great job. And to say, and to piggyback on that, Coco and Lele, they've been together. I felt like Coco, once he got his dogs, and that's what men do when they get a car, when they get a dog, when they get a new gadget. Oh, the woman don't matter. The woman doesn't matter anymore. He probably just took a little cuddly affection to the dogs, and Lele probably felt a little bit left out. But the incident that happened in the house with the family, I felt Coco was 100% wrong. If your woman is telling you, listen, I ain't being disrespected, I don't like what's going on, you need to handle that. They both need counseling. They have to work. They have to put in the work to make it work. That's true. I think counseling should not be an option for them, because I think they outwore their welcome. They are growing out of each other. They are both still young. Lele definitely could get a man in Atlanta. Coco definitely could get a woman in Atlanta. I don't think they should work something out that's already broken and can't be fixed. I think they probably would be better friends than in a relationship. That's how I feel about that. Coco admitted he has his priorities effed up. Can you say that you see any? Yeah, I do. I do see real love between them. I do see real love between them. You don't have to be in love with somebody to be with them. They are friends. They do have a friendship. I do think Coco is fond of Lele. I do. I'm not going to lie. I think, of course, there's no 50-50 in a relationship. I said Coco. Coco, I'm going to say it again. Coco is fond of Lele. Do I think he's in love with her? No, and that's okay. Lele, she said that she's in love with Coco. I don't think she's in love with Coco. I think she loves him. I think she care about him. I think she respects him. I think she feel comfortable with him. But Coco, such as any other man, because we're not going to put him out to burn. He's not alone. He is a man that needs to work on what he needs to work on. Maybe they just need to call it quits. They do. Right. Oh, look at make it make sense. It's wait. I'm sorry, Danya. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Okay, sorry. I didn't even see these because we from New York. The kid's mother was there at the house with the kids, and she probably provoked and agitated it on too because Coco wasn't standing his ground. If Coco took the lead, and I'm not saying that he didn't, he is a leader, he is a man, and we look to the men to lead, and that's nothing wrong with that. Not saying it's a control thing, but we follow your lead because with any man, I'm like, listen, I'm following your lead until you fuck it up. He has messed it up, Coco. Okay, he was dead wrong, and everything is not for the camera. It's not for the camera. But I think with Lele picking up the camera, I don't know who picked up the camera, but I think Lele is smart. I think I know what she's doing because this all could be documented and this all could be records for her, you know, for her safe being. If there was anything to be worried about, or if she didn't feel like she was safe, that's a detail and that's a record and that's proof. It's common courtesy to make kids respect other people's home. It is. Maybe they just need to call it because they do. Right. I'm just going to sit back because I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I have noticed aggressive behavior with both of them. Right. Both of them are aggressive towards each other. And they not backing down from one another. They just not. He said he don't love her. His words, but he's lying. Okay. Don't put too much stock in Coco. Coco is a sensitive man. He's very sensitive under that tough exterior. And see, Coco know how to engage his masters. And I just see in a comment. Wait. I just seen a comment where I lost the comment. I hope I could go back to it. We on the outside. They going to do them. Of course, they going to do them. Yeah, they will do them. However, we here right here in this chat and this my audience and my supporters, we all could be real and honest with each other. We know that they have problems. Everyone don't meet on a lovey dovey, like all that falling in love on first sight. That's not how everything goes. Coco and Lele, they've been in front of the public for the last couple of months, and they do have their ups and downs, and they have their peaks and valleys. When Coco and Lele when they exhibit love and love towards each other, people have something to say about that. They can't do nothing right. Coco should be a little bit more mindful of how he disrespect his woman in front of other women. Okay, all you doing, Coco, is thinking and giving women the false hope that they could be with you. You know damn well you're not going to pick nobody from your audience or your supporters or your chat to be with them because you're not with Lele. You know how these women are. I see how they are, encouraging you and standing by your side. There was some women in there, and bigging you up. Shit. That's false hope. That's fake love that you're receiving. These women don't care about you. They just want to sleep with you. They just want to be next to you. And when they get next to you and be with you, they're not going to like you. And it's not like I don't like you. I could just see that you are sensitive, and a lot of women would not be able to handle that. You want someone that you could cry in their arms and their shoulders, and they respect you for crying as a man. I don't think you're going to find that with another woman outside of Lele, because Lele's emotional herself. She know how to take care of you and your feelings. That's all I'm saying. That's wait. They start. Okay, I see you, Mo. They started living their relationship for the internet. It was not organic anymore. They become a skit without a skit. I don't know. There's a couple channels that survive, and there's couple channels that make it big, and they have they turmoil, and people persecute them. I just don't like the way people come after Coco and Lele for the little smallest things. They come after these couple, Lele and Coco in particular, for the smallest things. They can't even walk the street without someone saying something about Lele. They can't even walk the street without somebody saying something about Coco. Oh, why he didn't do this? Why he didn't do that? What the hell? I don't look into them like that. Not that deep. I'm sorry. Absolutely make it make sense. Oh, Bronx, I have to disagree about her not being in love with Coco. What woman would put it up with a all? That's the thing. If you in love with them, nah, you not you. I don't think she's in love. I know when a woman is in love. She's not in love at all. Coco does not give a woman a reason to fall in love. Let me just read. Oh, bro, I have to disagree about her not being in love with Coco. What woman will put up with all she says she goes through behind the scenes? A lot. Women put up with more than Coco. Coco's light work. He just talk a lot of shit. If you look at him deeply, Coco's a sensitive man. Coco need extra attention. Lele give it to him. She don't know how to pour it on thick, and he doesn't know how to accept that. Coco is a sensitive, emotional man. I was watching him yesterday. He's an insecure man, and he doesn't like hide it, and that's what I respect about him. He tried to play like he's this tough man, but he's not. He may know how to protect himself and protect his woman, but as far as a woman that he's with, no. See, the thing is, with women like me and probably Make It Make Sense and Coco Love and every woman in the chat that know how to read a man really well, we know that Coco is sensitive. We know that Coco is emotional. We know that Coco needs more attention than the average person. And that's an insecurity that's not going to ever be filled. He will never be satisfied. I'm the type of person, I'm never satisfied. So I can identify with some of the like little I don't know. I can identify with Coco in a lot of ways. That doesn't mean he can't make nobody happy, but nobody can make him happy the way he want to be happy, and that's just a little bit too much for Coco. You know, I agree. Bronx paper thin, Bronx. So why so invested? Listen, and I hate that they air out their dirty laundry. Yeah, they do. You can't be loyal if you can't respect me. Listen, everybody get loyal and respect twisted. Respect is earned. You know, I don't expect loyalty from nobody I don't know. They are loyal to each other in a certain way. They are. If you're on the outside looking in, they are loyal in a certain way towards each other. But Coco, my problem with you is you talk a little bit too much. I want respect. He talks too much. That's his disrespect. I don't like the way he blabber. The chatter that he put out in the atmosphere, the business that he put out in the atmosphere is unnecessary. That's the insecurity, Coco, that you have within yourself. When things don't go right, when Lele don't make you happy, when Lele don't abide by your rules, and I'm not saying that she have to abide by your rules, but I'm on Lele's side when she's right. I'm on Lele's side when I see that you are messing up and disrespecting this woman. You didn't have to say none of what you said about that woman business. And look, the people that you giving crumbs to and lining it up on the trail, they ate it all up. They was waiting for you to do that to that woman. You should not have done that, Coco. Expose your business. I don't care if you was lying, making shit up or not. Even if you was lying or even if it was true, people are going to exaggerate it and they're going to manipulate the truth. You talk too much, Coco. That's what I don't like about you, especially when it comes to Lele. And a lot of people don't like her. Anything you say about her or do against her, they're going to jump on it and make it worse than what it is. She don't deserve that shit at all. 100 women is after that woman. And I don't care what nobody say, oh, Lele got her faults. I don't care. She's a woman. I got to identify with her as a woman. I got to identify with her as a mother. Okay? It's too much bullshit that we women and parents and mothers have to accept. And for you to go against your own woman on a public platform to a bunch of vultures, scavengers that's waiting to get at that woman was so messed up. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. So why so invested? Listen, people invest in each other all the time. You can't sit there and say, oh, any man or woman you meet is perfect. They already past that honeymoon stage. They are not going to be together. They're not going to get married. Lele and it has worn out her welcome. Coco has worn out his. If Lele feel like they could work things out, then by all means work things out. But wouldn't want to work things out with a man that's sitting there putting me on blast in front of a bunch of women that hate me, and anything and little thing that I do, they jump and attack me. And you have the nerve to sit there and give these scavengers, these scavengers and vultures credit. I'll slap the shit out you myself. Trust me. We'll be fighting. Lele's a little bit. Y'all talking about Lele's aggressive? No, 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 no. She hasn't even brought Coco down to his knees like she should. She could. She's saving him. She's still protecting him because that's what we women do. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Wait. You're right. He carries his emotions. He does. I love making it make sense because she's laying flat out on the line. He does carry his emotions on his sleeve. He does. He wants the woman to think that, even though Coco, he is a nice looking man. Because I looked at him. I said, let me look at this man to see how nice looking he is. Because he is nice looking. So he can persuade a lot of women that want him in his chat that's waiting for Lele to get out the way with his looks and his swag. His Florida swag is a bit different from New York. That's the only thing about, I don't know. I'm not attracted to his swag. I just think he's nice looking. I think he know how to dress nice. I like a lot of things about Coco. There's a lot of things I don't like, but I don't watch him like that. I give him the benefit of the doubt before I go in on him. But I'm team Lele today, aside from the fact that you put that woman on blast. You fed her to the wolves. You should be penalized for that shit. You should be punished for that. You need to go stand in the corner for a couple of days. I'm sorry, Coco. I'm sorry, Coco. Oops, let me see. Did I skip any comments? He's spoiled. I honestly think he used to women taking care of him. Coco has I think Coco has the skills, and he know that he probably don't feel well about. He can't feel too 100% sure about himself if a woman is taking care of him. He know that if Lele leave, he still need to work. He need to feed himself. I think he has what it takes to go out there and get what he needs to take care of himself, survive the sleepless nights and the hungry nights. He's not going to starve anytime soon at all. Exactly. He gave them what they wanted. He did. He sure did. Good morning, Demi. How you doing? You driving? Okay, SK, be careful with driving. Thank you, Lasagna. I'm just here to tell you how I feel as a woman, as a mother. This is not the first time Coco put Lele on blast. And this is not the first time me telling Coco you was dead ass wrong. I like when Coco's wrong because I want you to know you're dead ass wrong for doing that woman that way. I don't think you hit Lele. I don't think you were hurt Lele. I don't think you would sleep good at night, like trying to hurt her and y'all in the public eye. I did think you probably like launched the coffee at her. That was wrong. That was fucked up. That wasn't cool. If that woman says, listen, I'm being disrespected in my house by your family, you should have shut that shit down. She shouldn't have to feel alone in a relationship. And that's the thing with people. We as women could be with the man that we love and care about, and we still feel alone. Good morning, Bronx. You are correct. He babbles and talk too much. I wish she would leave him, but that's just me. Yeah, she will. She will leave him. Preach Bronx, period, Bronx. Bronx, nobody's perfect. No one is perfect. No. But I know right from wrong. And common sense tells us, listen, they need to walk their separate ways for a couple of months and come back and say, listen, I don't want to be with you. And that's okay. If y'all want to be together, y'all be together. You don't even have to get off of social media. No, you don't have to prove nothing to no one. You don't have to satisfy nobody's needs, because in this chat right here and this audience and my supporters right here, we could come and we could have the meeting of the minds and we could come to a conclusion. Everybody else, I heard their commentary and I was like disgusted. Oh, you're right. He carries his. I said that they would never work. They will never work. It's not going to happen. Threaten to tell everyone where she work. I will be done with him. Exactly. That seems like the enemy. I think she's afraid of change. I think so too, because I'm afraid of change. Coco Love, thank you for bringing that up, because change is scary, especially in this day and time. Dating men, finding a man, looking for a man, being with a man. It's scary. It's hurtful. It's scary, and it's not comfortable. You better say it wrong. Mouth too damn big. I don't want right. I don't want him to know nothing about me. Right. If they've been 3 months behind and rent out there. Right. He was just out and shit that was unnecessary. You know, like that means that I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't care about love in the beginning. Respect is how it goes. Those women was right. They were. I was in the comments. I was like, oh, because I focused my attention on him, and I said, let me give Coco the benefit of the doubt. I know that this man got some dogs and he's breeding them, which I think is a good thing. He know what he's doing. Okay, he know that is a profit right there, so he's not going to be broke. He didn't get 3 dogs just to get 3 dogs. He will be good at that. Them other women that would love to be with him, what do they think he would do? They probably got to have more money than Lele, have a better career. Okay, and they want to have to accept him having another woman. That's who what comes after Lele. There's no other after Lele. Because you know what? The next woman that come in is going to have to clean up his bullshit, the residue. He also did that for numbers. Right. He's wrong in all aspects. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. She says she comes from a family of submissive women. What do you think about that statement? I didn't hear her say that. We know that Lele is not submissive at all. Good for her. You know, she had guidance and she know damn well Coco is not the man to be submissive for. No, he don't get that privilege. That's not something that he should be awarded. I can't believe Lele would admit that, or I didn't hear her say that. Good morning. Hi, good Rochelle. We just come from different cloth. All that was embarrassing with being behind rent. Right. Let's see if he's leaving today. Um, he not going nowhere no time soon. And as far as like, listen, a lot of people take that word submissive and they don't know what it means. I don't know how people interpret it, but she said that before. Well, I never heard it. I don't. Lele is not a submissive woman. Why would she be a submissive woman? She don't have to be at all. Damn sure it won't be submissive with. We know that Lele is not submissive just by her past, and that's okay, Lele. You don't have to be submissive. If you come from a family full of submissive women, I don't know what type of um, role models you had, but being submissive, you see, that doesn't work well for women. I heard her say her mother went to jail behind a man. Um, I didn't hear her say that. You're right, Bronx. He's not going nowhere, and she don't want him to go. Right? They already right. Thank you, Renee. You're right. He's not going nowhere, and she won't. She won't. They probably. I don't think they stuck at the hip at all. A man will only do what you allow. Listen, Lele, I feel like she can. I'm not going to say do better. We know that she can do better. Everybody could do better with the next relationship. It's just like someone said, change, Demi. A lot of people don't like change, and change is scary. But it's a walking. It's so easy just to walk away from people that you know you could walk away from and don't look back. That's how I feel. He said that yesterday on her live. Well, he said, I just pray. I just pray. Yeah, you know, a lot of people was. She said that yesterday on her live. She did new to me. I never heard her say that. A man will only do what you allow, and that's true. That's true. But the people that was trying to make Lele a example and make her a scapegoat for DV, I think that was wrong on all levels. I don't think in this particular situation we cannot. I just don't want to go there with that. You know, everybody was about a view yesterday. I don't care what you say. Everybody was about a duration yesterday. Everybody was about $1 yesterday. Coco and Lele just gave everybody crumbs to feed off of, and that's okay because I'm feeding it off today. Because my opinion and my commentary may have me to lose supporters. Now let's go into the. Now I'm going to say this respectfully because I know that when I came into this sector, I had to grow my page, and I had to earn and the respect of my supporters. And I know a lot of people may be turned off from what I say, and they may unsubscribe, and that's okay, because I always want you to get an honest, honest perspective, raw, real, and uncut. I said I wasn't going to bring up people names, but I'm going to bring it up before I end this live. Roz is the head honcho. A lot of people don't want to give Roz her credit. This is Roz's sector. Roz has a lot of pull. She has a lot of support. She has a lot of say so, and a lot of people love Roz for what she do and how she present herself. I care about Roz. I always will love Roz and care about her because I love people the right way, the human way. Love is in my heart. So Roz was, I feel like Roz's arm was being pulled from both ways, and that wasn't right. She had a decision to make, a decision she didn't want to make. Okay, we're gonna turn the fire up right now, because before I leave this live today, I want everyone to know how I feel, honestly speaking. If I lose subscribers, I lose subscribers. Okay? Roz should remain neutral on that situation yesterday. I don't think she should have picked a side at all. At all. She should have stayed out the way. She should have gave her point of view. She should have voiced her opinion, what she did and what she has. But as far as picking a side between Sharita and Coco, she should have stayed neutral. Okay? I'm just keeping it real. And I want y'all to know that it takes a lot for someone to come up here to throw themselves before you, be open and honest and direct. I want you to have an open, direct, honest commentary. I think Roz was 100% wrong without staying neutral. I think oh gosh. Oh shit, I'm about to get in trouble. I don't give a fuck, because I would how you say, disarm this page. I would get rid of this channel, because I don't want to be caught in nobody crossfire. I don't want to be the target of someone's stupidity. I don't want to be exposed, because that's not me. That's not who I am. I have friends that love and care about me and give me great advice. Shout out to Danya. Okay? Listen. I just felt like Roz should have stayed out of Coco and Sharita's bullshit. I don't care what Coco said. Sharita talks shit, Coco talks shit. They've been talking shit. Okay? I think Roz had a decision to make. Sometimes Roz, and I'm going to say this, I have said this to you before. You can be naive and gullible. And I like Roz because Roz do accept constructive criticism. She know that what I'm saying is not coming from a hateful place at all. She know what I'm saying is coming from me thinking about it, meditating it, and pondering what I'm going to say before I say it. Okay? Okay, I like Roz. I care about Roz. She did something for me that nobody will ever do. She gave me a major opportunity. Danya just said to me, she's like, Roz came on your live 3 times, a big content creator. Roz is a content creator with pull. Roz is a content creator with supporters that love her. Roz is a content creator that gave me an opportunity to grow my platform. I would never, ever forget that. Okay? I would never, ever forget that. And this is why I'm giving it to you raw, to the audience, because Roz have her opinions about me, and respectfully, she has never said anything out of the ordinary. She has never said anything disrespectful about me. She has never said anything hurtful about me. But when I seen it yesterday, I was kind of like, not confused, but I was like very not upset. I'm going to find the word. If you can find a word that identify me not being pleased what went on between the trio, then yeah, Let me go to the comments. Hey, original. I knew original. I totally agree. Sleepless nights. Thank you. He wasn't alive saying that he that he was he was in live saying that don't care for Roz. Listen, okay. So between Roz and between Coco, okay. But I don't think Roz should have came out and got in the middle of it. I think she should have waited to let die down. She did. She had her panel. But to say that she's severing ties on the strength of someone else because Sharita and I'm not going to even get into what I heard. I'm not going to even get into what I gathered. I'm not going even to get into what I picked up by what my keen listening skills. I think Roz was dragged in the middle. Everybody is not going to get along. Every relationship is not going to last. Coco has a smart ass mouth. Coco had a smart ass mouth way before Roz, took him under her wing, which she did because of Roz. Coco have protection. Coco talks shit. He don't care. He doesn't have no disclaimers. He doesn't have he doesn't have no shame or no pride what he say about anyone. Okay. Now Roz was going to sever ties because Coco said something against her, right? But don't say that you severing ties because Coco and Sharita was going back and forth. Now I didn't want to get back into this freaking sector, and I'm not going to get back into the sector, and I'm not going to start trouble because that's not what I want to do. I just want everyone to hear my honest opinion. Wait, here we go. Let me go. Wait. Here we go. I hear you, Bronx. But Coco was okay. I know. Good morning. Hey, LaWanda, Sharon. Hi, look, it's two Sharon, SK, my 2 cents. Disappointed. I could accept that word and I could embrace that word because I really don't like that word. But I'm not going to say disappointed in Roz. I just was disappointed in how the situation played out. I was a little bit taken back by how Roz, because Roz was upset when she went on Sharita Live. She felt like she was put in the middle, and someone in the comments saying that Roz is playing both sides. She was not. Roz was doing what she was supposed to do. Be quiet. Roz shouldn't have to be pulled into other people's bullshit. Okay? Roz do have her faults. She do a lot of things that a lot of people don't agree. But I don't sit there and compare what I disagree with Roz with other people disagree with Roz. Roz has her own commentary. Roz is a smart woman. Roz is an observant woman. And I felt like in that moment, yes, I was disappointed in the situation, how it went and how she how she applied herself, inserted herself between Coco and Sharita. I think she should have stayed out of that because it would have died down. You know what I mean? That's what I want to say. And oh my gosh, what did I just do? It was easy. It was easy for Roz to pick a side because Coco been throwing subliminal commentary her way. Right, but I don't think she should have severed ties, and I don't think she should have used Sarita, not used, excuse me, Roz, and Roz supporters. Bravehearts is in here, and Eagle Eyes is in here, and Roz supporters is in here. Everyone from near and far in here listening, and I always want to be open and honest with you guys. Roz didn't have to use that incident yesterday to separate herself from Coco. Roz is a G. If she wants something done, she'll get it done. Good morning. Good morning, Chocolate Decadence. He was throwing shade at Roz also. He's been doing it before. I think everyone should have, for real. I love making it make sense. I agree. I was disappointed because she is a big sister to both, right? Coco was coming for Roz. Okay, exactly. Well, I'm gonna remake it make sense because hers Coco was coming for Roz the last few weeks, and he been out effing pocket looking at people views. That's a bit. Listen, Coco is who he is. Coco have said some things that I felt like Roz could have severed ties way before she severed ties on account of Sharita. Of course, we respect him. I respect Coco. It's not like, oh, I'm falling madly in love with the man. My opinion is supposed to be neutral, and I'm going to stand by that. If Roz wanted to sever ties with Coco, she should have did it on her own account, not being pressured because it was such a pandemonium, epic Tuesday yesterday. I don't like the fact that Roz was pushed into a corner. She should have never been pushed into a corner. So when people say, oh, why did Lele go on Roz's panel? Lele was doing what she was supposed to do. Lele did it the right way. She's the first lady. She's the woman. If you in the church, the woman of the church come and she speak before the congregation. That's exactly what Lele did. Lele said it wasn't a skit. She cleared up any misunderstandings. But I just felt like Roz should have severed ties with Coco on her own account, not based on Sharita. Sharita is a roaster. Sharita roasts people. Sharita have done things that people are not too pleased with. Sharita have done skits that people are not too satisfied with. Everyone, you're not going to please everyone, Sharita. Not everyone. And I'm not, listen, Sharita have supported me. She supported me a couple of weeks ago. I appreciate that. This is just my personal opinion. I mean, not my personal opinion, excuse me. It's nothing personal, Sharita. It's nothing personal, Roz. It's nothing personal, Coco. It's nothing personal, Lele. I'm just an outsider looking in, trying to share what I saw and what went down yesterday. I was taken aback with Roz when she did that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I love them all and still going to some right. We're gonna they exactly, and that's what you call someone that could see both sides of things and they don't have to insert their opinion. Thank you, make it make sense. You know, if there was more people that like make it make sense, and I'm saying there are more people like her, they probably when you say hide in the bushes, okay, you could come out anytime you want. The visitors, you are welcome to knock on the door, and I'm gonna open it for you, visitors. No bushes. Come as you see fit. Push back on me and tell me, oh, you're wrong. But you cannot tell me that just because Coco was throwing shade at Roz, that was her moment to say she's severing ties with Coco. Coco talks shit. He don't care who he don't care who he talks shit with. He don't care who he talks shit about. He don't care. Roz was pulled from side to side. She was put in the middle. I think it was wrong. I'm sorry. That's how I feel about that. Okay, I agree to disagree. Yes, Roz did the right thing by cutting ties with Coco. He acts like a whiny little boy who throws subliminals at Roz because he's jealous. Period. Listen, a lot of people use that word jealousy. I don't know if listen. Coco has a he can't be jealous. He has a full support of women that love him. Okay, if Coco was a pimp, okay, so to speak, he damn sure will be well taken care of. And if you want to make it a scene, if you want to make it a scenario, Coco's the pimp, Lele's the bottom bitch. His support, and that's all I'm gonna say. Not you make it make sense because I know you support all of it. And I'm not talking about nobody in the chat. I'm talking about the naive and gullible woman that think Coco is going to give them a chance when Lele walk away. They line it up. Okay, Coco been disrespectful. Coco has been disrespectful from the time he been on the scene. He has. Coco is an asshole. Coco is an asshole. All I'm saying, please listen to me and hear me out. If Roz, listen. I know you don't listen, but that's okay. If you hear this part of the clip, I want to speak to you only, Roz. I brought it back. Roz, for you, because I like you. I have heard good things about you. I think you're funny. Even when you think people not watching, I watch you. The last live you did on a certain person, you blew it out the water. You brought it home. When you standing there in the middle of your living room with that little cute skirt on and you standing up, I was like, look at Roz, you blew it out the water. Your commentary is on fire. When someone fucks with you, you know how to hit back. But yesterday, I felt like you was between a hard. Somebody help me out? What's the between a rock and a hard place? Please, someone put it in the comments. I felt like if you was going to sever ties with Coco, you should have did it on your own accord, for your own reasons, not for somebody else. No, that's not how you roll. You a G. We all G's in our own right, but you are a G, and this is your sector. Your sector is over there. That's your sector. You have took over a sector with someone with more subscribers than you. You have more support than anybody on this sector. In this sector in particular, than I know. You shouldn't have to be pulled in the middle of anything. I'm sorry. That's all I feel. Okay, Roz? It's nothing personal. You could be a little bit naive and gullible at times, and that's okay. That's okay. You want to make people happy. No, you know how I know you was upset when you got on Sharita. No, excuse me, and start and started cursing out one of the commenters. I was like, Roz, I never heard this woman curse like this at all. Even when you was upset when people was talking about your beloved son, I never heard you curse like that. I was shocked. Maybe I missed those lives where you curse people up, but I never heard you curse like that ever. And that's how I knew right there you had let down your guard and you showed vulnerability in a good way, but you wasn't too comfortable that you had to make a decision like that. Don't be a fool. A rock in a hard. Okay, thank you. A rock in a hard place. Thank you, Roz. You was between a rock and a hard place, and it's okay to admit that. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Coco is mad disrespectful. Roz was giving him a chance with the domestic violence incident allegedly. Roz made the right decision. Whether she made the right decision or not, I don't want to get into what I know. I'm not what I know, but what I observed. Now, if y'all want me to say, "Oh, you getting on Roz, but not and Coco and not Sharita," I think Sharita, she presented herself and she brought the topic to the at hand respectfully. But you know, Sharita, I think you could have left a lot of things out. Okay. Now, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out like a G. If people gonna unsubscribe from me, you're gonna unsubscribe from me because I'm giving it to you raw. I felt like Sharita had a part to play in it too. I felt like Sharita could have been a little bit more observant and a little bit more mindful of how she presented things about the situation. I think Sharita could have let that shit play out for a little bit longer. You and Roz, you are the opening act. Roz is the closing act. Anybody in between, you let them rock. I was surprised that Sharita was up there so soon after Lele made a video. I think she made a post, and you know, she said what everyone was thinking. Sharita, I agree with you. You said a lot of things in your live that I agree with 100%. You said, I don't care if I have 50, 20 people in my chat. I'm going to be real. As long as you're real, that's all that matters. I give you your props on that, Sharita. You are 100% correct. Okay, I heard when you said that, and I agree with you. And you did say, I don't care if it was a if it was a skit or not. It was distasteful. I agree with you on that. Okay, but I felt like you should have let it play out a little longer. You know, a lot of people was in your chat, in Coco's chat, coming back and forth like a ping pong. I don't know what's that thing that Don you in here. I don't know what's that shit, like a boomerang, back and forth, telling you shit, telling him shit, playing people against each other, because that's what they do. Come in your chat saying shit that's not true. Coming in his chat saying shit that's not true. Before you got, I was shocked that you got on and you addressed him because I listened to you. I wanted to see how you presented the situation. I felt like you could at least waited. You opened the show, Roz closed the show. Either way, Roz was going to close it, you was going to open it. That's an opening act. Okay? That's how a show is presented. I'm not saying about it was about likes for you. I just felt like Sharita, you could have been a little bit more responsible in your actions. I know a lot of people don't agree with me. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but that's okay. Let me see. Let me go to the comments. Thank you, Kimberly. He's jealous in the sense because of Roz and Sharita views and numbers. That's why he was throwing shade. Roz, wait, it's all about numbers with Coca. His views were low and envious of them all. Listen, I can't dispute that. I don't watch Coco like that. I feel like Coco, if he start going into the animal loving sector, his numbers will be blown out of the water. Coco is not going to sink at all. Now, if he turned his content into something like animal lovers, because you know what, he could be a little bit jealous or envious of people numbers. It's okay. That's okay. That comes with the territory. He always take digs at people. He don't bite his tongue. You know, I just felt like if you was gonna sever ties with Coco, it should not have. It should have been way before this. Coco is an asshole, and that don't mean that he's the worst person in the world, because he's not. They was calling her name, and she didn't want that BS. What you mean, Sonia? I agree, Lawan. I agree. He's also jealous of Lele channel. I agree with you, and things got heated yesterday with both ways, but pray everything work out with them. I agree, Laverne. Thank you. Happy Wednesday, Lady Bronx. Hi, Manifest Reality. Good morning, Lakeisha. Exactly. Yeah, Sharita was not happy about them playing like that. Coco is a manipulator. He tries to play folks against each other. I don't know if Coco is that smart, though. I don't know who he played against each other. Coco, listen, he probably have set up the scene, but they fell into the trap. Okay. Sharita said something in her chat yesterday. I don't know. Someone correct me. I was listening to her. Maybe I shouldn't bring it up, but I am. If we're going to go hard, we're going to go hard. Sharita was saying that Lele unsubscribed from her. I just want to know, how did you know Lele unsubscribed from you? If that's what you said, or whatever went behind the scenes. What behind the scenes? Now listen, Coco came for Sharita first. There's no rules when having to clap back. I don't know how Coco came for Sharita first. Right. If Coco came, right, listen to me. Okay. If Coco came for Sharita first, there's no rules when having to clap back. And Sharita is a roaster on this YouTube streets. Why did Roz have to sever ties with Coco? They keep saying Roz's name. They keep saying Roz's name. Maybe let's take Roz out of it for a moment. I just felt like with Roz, I felt like she could have reserved a little bit more her she could have reserved her opinion for a later day. I don't think she had to come forward that quickly to say she's severing ties because Sharita and Coco was going back and forth. Now, if we're gonna get into this YouTube thing, and they said this sector is indecent, yeah, this sector is indecent. It has no rules. Coco, I don't know what he said to tick Sharita off. I saw his title, and people were responsible for going in his chat and Sarita chat, mixing things up. They said, "Oh, Coco, Sharita didn't say anything about you." But what do you expect if Sharita is coming forward and speaking about Lele and Coco based on the supposed skit that they put out? What you expecting to sit back and say nothing? Because you felt like it was distasteful. And if it was distasteful, I felt like you could have swung it and presented it a different way. That's it. That's all. That's how I feel about that. If this sector, the Rod sector, her supporters, her reaction channels are tight knit and they are close. Listen, y'all just show people that you have cracks in the holes. You should have never did that. And people already say, "Oh, we knew it wasn't going to last long. We knew it was going to last long." No, let them take that responsibility. Let them take those actions that they fall and they fumble the other side. They was doing it way before this side, Rod sector. That's all I'm saying. I just felt like, and I'm going to wrap it up, I felt like Rod should have never got in the middle. She should have waited to voice her opinion. She should have let it play out, because it was only a couple of hours in before anything happened. People, 4:30 in the morning, from 4:30 in the morning to 9 in the morning, people had their opinions, people had their content, people had their views. Roz was being patient. She was sitting back until that person came in the comments and probably triggered Roz in a tidbit way. And Roz went off on Sharita panel. I was surprised to see Roz in that state of mind. And I'm not saying that she cannot speak her opinion or speak how she feels, but that cursing and the way she was articulating her, I'd never seen Roz like that. And I'm not going to even lie. I'm not going to lie at all. I was shocked to see Roz talk like that. And when I say shocked, because I never heard her curse like that or even come at people like that. That's all I have to say. And with Sharita, I felt like she could have been a little bit more responsible in presenting her content on the situation. You, Sharita, could have went and reached out to Lele. I don't know if you did. I don't know if you didn't. You could have reached out to Lele and asked a statement from her. You could have said, Lele, excuse me. I just need a quick statement for you. I want to know what's going on. Can you please tell me what's going on? Can I have some insight before I go live so I know what I'm talking about, so I won't offend anyone, so I won't hurt anybody's feelings? You know, you got to think before you speak. I'm sorry. I think Roz chose the friends that's really rocking with her. Roz just wanted to clear her name. Sharita just spoke on DV, not exactly Lele and Coco, but it was surrounded by Lele and Coco. I don't care. Let me just bring it home. Some people get, after a while, folks can only take but so much. I don't even think Coco words matter right now. I don't even think his words stick. Now, if you want to say you're a professional, that's why I said in certain sectors and certain comment reaction channels, you have to be firm and stern in what you're standing. I, as a person on this side, would have got a statement from Lele. Lele, what's up? What's going on? I want to speak on it. I need to know what's going on. Okay, I do feel like what you did was distasteful if it was a skit, but we all know it wasn't a skit. You know, if it wasn't a skit, I'm going to respect your privacy and let you two handle that shit behind the scenes. This is not a moment for you to bring DV, because you have to be not an expert. People were bringing their stories. They was giving their testimonies. Now Lele is the billboard. Bill is on the billboard of DV of YouTube, and that's not even the case. That's okay, Chocolate 47. Too much going on for Raj right now. Typo, some people get tired after a while. They do. Communication is key. Thank you. Communication is key. I'm a real ass chick. I know that if I have a problem with one of my friends or something is one of my friends is going through, I'm picking up the phone. Danya, what's up? Lele, what's up? I'm just using Lele as an excuse. I need a statement from you. I need you to clarify any misunderstandings that one may have about the incident that you and Coco just did at 4:30 in the morning. I want to go forward and speak about it, to bring light to a situation, to make things a little bit more easier to navigate through. People are going to draw their conclusions. People are going to have their opinions. People are going to like manipulate the truth, and people are going to make more than what it is. Okay, good morning. Coco has to find out the hard way. You can't disrespect the ladies. We will drop you like a bad habit. We don't play. Y'all don't play, right? But Coco should have never listen. Y'all let Coco. If y'all going to sit there and talk about you going to get rid of Coco because he disrespect ladies, he been disrespecting Latrice from the time he left her. Let's not put anybody as special people. No one is special. Okay, now if we're gonna keep it real, Coco is disrespectful. He don't discriminate against any woman. He disrespected Latrice. He disrespected her children. He disrespected Lele. He disrespected Sharita. He disrespected Roz. He disrespected a lot of people that he don't like or agree with when he don't agree with you. He should not have gotten away or gotten this far how he gotten this far. Now you just can't say, oh, because I don't like what you're doing to me, oh, now we're gonna just sever ties. But it's okay for you to disrespect another woman. I don't care if you don't like Latrice or not. He disrespected her because I heard him say in the beginning, oh, I was just using her for her money. Okay, fine, well and dandy. Oh, that's and the third. That's disrespect. And see, there go the prejudice and the bias that people present when it comes to right or wrong. You can't let someone get out of hand in this nature. I'm sorry. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Coco's just disrespectful. He has no chill button. That's all I'm saying. Wait. Let me go back because Lele stated that Coco punched her in the face and threw coffee in her face. If that's not V, then I don't know what is. Listen. How could we label it as DV? She didn't make a police report. You know when it would be officially domestic violence? When she make a police report. Okay, I don't know if she punched him in the face or not. He said he did, and she said she did. Threw coffee in her face. I believe he threw. She did show the coffee stains. I believe that he probably restrained her, or maybe he did hit her. I don't think he I don't think he balled up his fist and punched her in the face. And she was so, because she was standing up straight. She was talking very well. She was looking into the camera. Maybe they was tussling. But for me, just to place that DV on anyone, no. A domestic violence victim, that is a sensitive subject for a lot of people. Okay? I'm not even trying to be funny with y'all. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm not going to sit there and place Lele on a billboard and put domestic violence under it. Her last incident, allegedly, that was domestic violence where she was almost beaten or could have been beaten to death. Domestic violence is not to be played with. It's not to be played with. That's why I'm so upset. I haven't been there. My heart broke for her yesterday. I was really in my feelings because it sparked old memories. I understand. Hey, Auntie Sharon, good morning. Really, if the situation that happened between Coco and Layla would not have been broadcast, and of us would not know, right? So people speaking it on it is so open. Right, but they had incidents before, altercations before. Remember, if y'all want to get technical, if y'all want to be open and honest, they had altercations before. And guess what? Before Lele or Coco even labeled it as a skit, people were saying, oh, that's a skit. They doing it for views. They doing it for duration, right? Because I remember saying back when I had Bronx Girl channel platform, I was like, yo, we cannot be going and labeling everything as a skit. So if she go into the emergency room and she has a broken jaw, please, I don't want that to ever happen to Lele. Just I don't want to use her as an excuse or an example. If she goes into the emergency, if a woman goes into the emergency room and say, "Oh, me and my man was acting out a skit," is that the code word for DV now? Skit? Y'all got to think about that. I'm not even playing. I'm not even joking. You have to draw the line where you be called a skit. None of what they was doing is a skit. Okay, y'all, not y'all. Some people in particular were calling it a skit before even Lele and Coco thought of it as a skit. None of the things that they did was believable until yesterday. Why is it so believable yesterday, but it wasn't believable like a couple of months ago? I'm sorry. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go down to the comments because I don't want to miss y'all. Because he's just a disrespectful. He is very disrespectful. I'm gonna with you when you right when you're on point. Oh, thank you, chocolate. Coco has to connect the dots. That's why he's losing viewers. It's based on his action. He blames everyone for his demise. Listen, Coco is not going to sink at all. That's a smart man. A lot of women love him. They're going to make sure Coco is in good standing. I know women, and I know a man like that. Coco know what to say. Coco is very manipulative. Okay. Men manipulate women, women manipulate men. Coco has to manipulate his audience to keep them in good standing. Okay, but we all know she wasn't going to call the cops because he probably got her scared to call. No, listen. She broadcasted it on live TV. She broadcasted it in front of the world. Now, if someone called that in, she don't have to call the cops. It's already called in. It's already been witnessed. It's already been out there. So she don't have to call the cops. I feel like if she was in danger, imminent danger, where her life was on the line, she would have called the cops because I don't think her family would have it any other way. She says he did that to her. That's DV. Okay, we could call it DV. Y'all want to call it DV? Where do you draw the line between domestic violence and a skit? Where? Tell me. Where do we draw the line between domestic violence and a skit? Was the other altercations that she went through with Coco allegedly a skit? Was it a skit? Or was it domestic violence? What makes this so different? Layla gets getting her ass whooped. She doesn't feel love unless a ninja going upside her head. She needs help. Listen. No. Any man that puts his hands on a woman is a coward and disgusting, and he needs to be put down. Every woman has insecurities about herself. Every woman don't come to the terms that, listen, I want to be loved in this way. No man on this planet alive can be coached into loving a woman on how she want to be loved, unless that's in him. Well, her fresh set of nails were definitely bruised and fractured by the end of the day. I'm not joking about DV though. No, I agree. You know, they was tussling. Lele is not just going to stand by and let someone like, and she did what she was supposed to do. She picked up that camera to settle his ass down. We're not going to just place that label on a black man because a black man like Coco has an anger issue, maybe, maybe not, and say, oh, he is, you know, oh, so you know, allegedly Latrice was in a domestic violence with Coco also because allegedly he had did this to Latrice. What makes Lele so special from Latrice? I've heard this in the atmosphere. I heard this in the atmosphere that Coco has had incidents like this before with women. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I never heard her say he ever put his hands on her. I didn't either. I don't know. Look, wait, where's that comment? I feel like if you think someone is doing something or saying something concerning you, then a conversation needs to take place. Don't let time linger, and that gives the devil right. Exact. I'm gonna leave that comment up there. Before we don't know if he has been going. What? We don't know if this has been ongoing to call it DV, right? But that's what I'm saying, Danya. Where do we draw the line between DV and a skit? Because they had altercations before. And when Lele turned on the camera and she yelling and screaming, they told her, oh, she's so manly, she's so aggressive. Like, F you and your labels on a woman. Because she expressed herself and she articulate herself clearly. Because she yelling and screaming, that's emotions. Oh, but she's labeled as a manly and she's the aggressor and she get what she deserves. F you and your labels. Yeah, I'm on Team Lele this morning. Okay, I'm tired of people coming after that woman for no apparent reason. She's no angel. She don't portray herself to be no angel. But all the backlash and all the bullshit that they put down this woman throat for no apparent reason because they don't like her is absolutely stunning. They need to keep their personal business off of social media, period. Forever. He talked about Rod's physical appearance before she let it slide, but that was before all the real coins hit. So listen, I don't know if I'm gonna kumbaya someone talking about me like that or making nice. Sorry, you said what you said. You feel how you feel. I think that's your true inner feelings. I will always have that in the back of my mind of how you felt about me and what you said about me. I'm not even trying to be funny. DV doesn't have a number of times on it. It only takes one time for me. I'm out. Right. But see, everyone don't have that option like you, Kimberly. Everyone don't have that instinct like you. You know, I just feel like we should take it a little bit careful of how we place a label on certain things. You know, saying, "Oh, Lele is in a domestic violence relationship and she need help, and my heart goes out to her." No, your heart does not go out to Lele. Lele has been through an altercation with Coco before. That's all I want to get from it. When do you call it DV and when do you call it a skip? Because this is not her first altercation with Coco. Remember the last time over the moderator and people was going and jumping down Lele throat? I don't forget shit. She said he hit her in the eye, which was swollen, then threw hot coffee on her in the 4 a.m. video she deleted. Right. She probably deleted because she probably exaggerated. You know, she did say that it wasn't a skit. Okay, it wasn't a skit, but we don't know what went on because the video was taken down and video was chopped up probably. Now, I'm not going to say it was altered, but I just can't say that she's still laying in the bed with this man and she came forward and said, oh, he punched me in my eye and he threw hot coffee. I believe that he threw the coffee at her, you know, lunged the coffee at her. I don't think he just took it and direct. Let me shut up. Let me not. It also could be verbal abuse as well, right? But verbal abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, you know, all that. We all go through something with men, okay? And I'm not going to sit there and analyze or diagnose anybody. That's scary and that's a slippery slope. That's all I'm trying to say. Go listen to her last live. She stated he did not hit her in her words. Oh, thank you, Lasania. Because I saw the woman in the morning putting on her makeup as she usually do. She didn't look all right. I don't care how she looked. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not. I can't believe women are laughing at it like it's funny. Yeah, they are. It's all fun and games until they are not in that situation. They are laughing because they're low self esteem women. I don't like women like that. I hate women like that because you don't like a woman. You think anything that she get or come her way is okay and it's acceptable because you don't like her. I would never hang with women like that. Sorry. I'm prejudiced when it comes to who I like and don't like. He talked about Roz before they became cool. They need to just cut ties. I've been waiting for the feedback from you on the other side for them coming for her every day, every single day, every single day. That woman get up, she go to work, she talk her shit, she come home, she do whatever. She's a mother, she's a daughter, she's a sister, she is a caregiver. Okay? For you to come at that woman 100% all the time, all day, every day, it's absolutely asinine and unacceptable. There's no way in the hell that I could be that invested, involved, or obsessed with a woman like that every single day. Find something itty little bitty things to pick at. Picking at her. Anything she does, she get picked at. That is not right. I don't give a fuck if people unsubscribe from me or come after me. I'm not responding to any bullshit after this live. I stand by Lele today. She don't deserve what she's getting. She's not the only woman that feel alone and have no one to turn to. She's not alone. Even if she have a lot of family, even if she have children, even if she have a man. A lot of women like me and Lele, that's emotionally, and I believe Lele, she gets stuck in her feelings like a lot of women. She don't feel comfortable with opening up to many people. Look how the internet is treating her. Absolutely unacceptable and disgusting. Well, whatever you want to call it, it was dead wrong, and so was he. They both was wrong. But for her to get the short end of the stick, for her to bear the burden, for her to get the backlash, for her to get all the bullshit, taking his bullshit, covering up for his bullshit, cleaning up his bullshit, she should have had enough. He don't deserve a woman like Lele. Lele, my advice to you, my personal advice to you, do you. You should have been, I told you to do you. The summer is coming. You should have been doing you for the summer. I know you got things to do. I know you have a job. Do you. Make yourself unavailable to Coco. Make him miss you and dismiss him. Y'all need to go your separate ways. Y'all probably be better friends than lovers. If you still want to hit him up and he want to hit you up for a rendezvous and y'all hook up and you want to lay next to him for a moment, do that. Fuck this YouTube shit. It's not going nowhere anytime soon. They're going to make a mockery out of you for no reason. They can't even build on your accolades. They can't even build on your accomplishments or your goals. And this is why I wanted to get out the reaction sector, because I don't want to fight the internet. I will disarm, dismember this page in a second to avoid the bullshit. He was there when she was on the live because she kept looking at him. It doesn't matter though. They not going. So what? You know what I mean? So what if she kept looking at him? They were still together. They not going to conform or bend or fold to anyone's demands. You know, she went up there like a G. She went up on Sharita panel. She went up on Roz panel after Sharita and Roz said what they said. They made their peace. She made it be known. Y'all can't scare me away. I'm here. Say what you have to say. And showed her face. Give Lele the credit she deserves. And this is why I do not mingle with females too often. Females are too catty for me. I hate catty females. And people like hate is a strong word. Well, let me just put more emphasis on it. I hate catty females. It's not funny in any aspect. It's not. This is not funny at all. Bronx, I have witnessed women aggressive like Lele who box up to men, poke at them till they slap the ish out of them, and some feel loved behind a hit. Not me, but don't condone men hitting. I don't condone no man hitting women. Coco is strong as fuck. You see his arms? If Lele is basing up and talking all that shit, I have men. I don't know why we got to put aggressive on Lele. She talking her shit like Coco talking shit. Okay? Lele is provoked. Coco provokes her. He agitate her. He aggravate her. Okay? I'm on team Lele this morning. This is not her first rodeo. Okay? I know how men like Coco is. He provoke her. He agitate her. He make her upset. And then he be like, oh, when he got her riled up where he want to be, he knows she going to go on the camera. She haven't calmed down yet. And people that does not have a trained eye don't know that Coco just started all that shit. If Coco was such a good person, if Coco was such a good dude, why the hell is he blasting their business in front of everyone to see? Shit she didn't even have to bring up. He does that often. No man should ever put his hand on no woman without provocation. Even men that's trained is not going to sit there and hit a woman back. He know how to restrain her. A punch in the face, you ball up your face, allegedly to hit a woman because she based up in your face? Fuck you. You got a lot more to learn. Lele, if you ever need a technique to bring Coco down to his knees, what you do is either you could use your fingers and point it and stick it in between his eyes, or you could kick him and knee him in the balls. Bring him down to his knees. Fuck all that other bullshit. I'm sorry, I never cared for him from jump. His attitude is too cocky. He is very cocky. I'm with you. She did not deserve this at all. Thank you. I agree with you, Bronx. Coco doesn't deserve Lele. She doesn't. That is a woman with education. Coco, I mean, Lele is not a saint, but I could see that she has insecurities. I could say that Coco did instill a little confidence in her over the couple of months. That's where she should take it and leave it. Like, I'm out. Sorry. Get out of here. Get out of there, girl. Right. They do need to take a break from each other. They do. Too many people get involved in it, and it's between it. Exactly. They do need to take a break. I'm damn. I gotta wrap this up. You're right. Not acceptable by any means. Not acceptable by any means. Lele, you bring that man down to his knees. I have a father. I have men that no. I don't fight men. You know, I have probably thrown something at them. I'm not gonna fight a man because that's not in me. I'm a lover. So is Lele. She's a lover too. Okay. Coco provokes her, agitate her to the point where she's upset. That's not healthy, Lele. Y'all at an age where you're supposed to be like, I guess, madly in love because y'all both the same age. Y'all both under the age of 40. She looks so. Wait a second. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments and I'm gonna log off. She looks so drained and sad. It's literally sucking the life out of. She do. I totally agree, Bronx. He doesn't observe her. She said he doesn't like her son. Oh man. Coco's an asshole. Bronx. Coco does not watch Strong. He definitely knows how to push her buttons. He has no business throwing her past. Exactly. It's bad enough people throw labels at her. Oh, she a hoe. She easy. So what? She a good hoe. She a working hoe. And she's a hoe. She's a cute hoe. Shit. Need I say more? She's not a sloppy hoe. She take pride in how she look. She don't got to take all that bullshit from hating ass women that would never even offer her cup of water. Period, Bronx. I totally agree, Bronx. He doesn't deserve her. She said he doesn't even like her son. And yes, he does provoke her. Yes, he does. He's an asshole for sure. Yes, he is. And I couldn't deal with a ninja like him on no level. Right. Marvin, she ain't leaving that bum. So you wasting. Here we go. She ain't leaving that bum, so you wasting your time talking that shit, girl. Ain't listening to nobody or you. She like this bullshit. Like she said yesterday, she love him, so she don't care what you say. It doesn't matter if she leave him or not. That's up to her. I'm not telling her to leave him, but she have that option or choice to leave him anytime she want. I'm not wasting my time because this is not done in vain. Anything I do is from how I feel. I don't sit up here in front like I'm sitting here trying to get a message out to Lele. We all see Lele. We as women who know women like Lele and who damn sure know women like Coco. I mean, men like Coco. We know what it is. We know Lele's not going to stick around forever. She just saying she love him. She don't love him like she used to. She care for him. When she walk away, she won't walk away. They got to break up 10 times before they got to break up 10 times before she walk away. I got my faith that Lele's not going to stay around forever. There's no reason for her to. Okay? She ain't leaving that bum. You know, Coco, I'm not going to completely say he's a bum. No, it's no way in the hell that he's completely a bum. He wouldn't even be, how can a man be a bum and show his face so proudly on a YouTube? Name a couple of other bums that's on YouTube. I think they know what they're doing. I may be wrong. Hi, Bronx. Hi, Chat. Hi, Sonny. Men are always going to outstrong a woman. Exactly. No matter how you put it. She already, I'm going to end these. Her mom have went to jail for her husband. So what that tell you? That girl ain't listening to you. You better stop talking about him. She going to get mad at you. No, she ain't going to get mad at me. Where you coming from, Marvin? What are you saying, Marvin? What are you saying, Marvin? Layla is her own woman. See, negative thinking like this is the reason why Coco and Lele think it's okay for them to go on, because you have that much faith that she's not going to leave him. You have that much faith and trust and belief that she's not going to leave him at all. I'm not like these other content creators come up here and talk bad about a woman. I see the good and bad in Lele. I have seen the good and bad in her from day one. And when I said good things about her, people pushed back against me. You know? That's all I got to say about that. Her mother, and she's different. She will walk away when she get ready. I'm just saying, listen, take a break. They could take a break. There's nothing wrong with taking a break at all. They just said it's time to do skits. Then it don't make sense. It's not a skit. Nothing they do is skits. I don't know why people is using that as an excuse to label or the situation. It's not a skit. Nothing they're doing is skits. If you want to say it's a skit, that's a reflection of who you are. Not people saying that it's a skit. But Lele and Coco and whomever do skits, and we supposed to believe that that's just a reflection of who they are. Okay, just like when someone make a song, that's a reflection of who they are. My content, my words is a direct reflection of who I am, whether you interpret in a good way, whether you interpret in a bad way. My commentary, my reaction is a total and direct reflection of who I am. What you see is what you get. Maybe I could tone it down because I don't have to cuddle up with any of you at night or be vulnerable with you. This is a personality for the YouTube channel. You know, I believe that none of what they do are skits. And people that keep saying it's a skit, you are part of the problem. She just needs to leave before he hurts her or something bad happens. I agree. Or she may hurt him. Who knows exactly? Because when a woman is fed up, yes, this wasn't a skit. It wasn't a skit. Thank you. It wasn't a skit at all. The best thing she can do at this point is win. We all go through things, right? Yes. We all go through things. It didn't work and it didn't work. It don't work. Move on, never look back. I don't look back either, Sonny. I don't look back on past relationships. With this it's probably a little bit too, I don't know. If you want to go and call him up because you feeling whatever, lonely, yeah, but use him for what you need him for. Don't let him use you. When they said it's a skit, I guess that makes it okay. Nope, it's not okay. I think she need a social media break. She do. We all do. Just to get out the crossfire. She do. She do need a break from social media. If she remove herself from social media for like about a week, 2, 3 weeks, what will they have to talk about? They're gonna obsess over her and wonder what she's doing. Honestly, I think they are both toxic and not good energy together. No, they not. I think when they alone together, they probably cry in each other's arms. Coco probably cry more because he's an emotional wreck. I'm gonna end this live. When they said, okay, so I'm gonna end this live. Listen, I'd like to thank everyone for listening to my insight and my perspective. Anytime I come before you and speak about a topic that's sensitive, it's hard for me, but I want to give you the best that I got, and I always want to be open and honest, direct, and not be fake or phony, and not use it. Listen, it's all about a view, but it depends on how you get the view. People get views for good and bad, but my content, my commentary, and my reaction is geared towards being open and honest and having a different perspective and insight. I just say thank you for coming into this chat, for your support. I appreciate you. I appreciate the participants. I want everyone to have a great day. And thank you for listening to my insight and my perspective. And I love you for listening. Have a great day. Thank you, ladies, for making this chat a little bit easier. Have a good day.